Hey everyone, so I'm going to show off how well each of these two devices, the Samsung Tab A7 on the right hand side here versus the Samsung Tab S7, and I actually have the S7 Plus here, same as the S7, just bigger, how these both play Roblox. So I'm just going to show you guys, starting them off, open both these up here and we'll show you which one starts up quicker. Then we're going to go into each individual tablet one at a time here, and I'll show you how well they play the games individually here, because together they're just too big to fit on screen at one time, as you can tell now. They're a little bit big. So I am recording this with a camera, that way you guys can see the actual power of each device. If I use the screen recorder for each of them, especially on the A7, that will suck up a lot of the power from the devices. So this way it gives you more of an actual, if you guys were to be playing them by yourself without recording your gameplay at the same time here. Yeah, so there you can see the S7 is going to be quicker, of course. Like I said, I'm wanting to go into a few different games here. We'll go back and forth here. So first we'll start off with we'll play Arsenal on the S7 Plus here. I'm not going to be playing very well because I'm not using my Bluetooth stuff like I normally do. If you guys see my other videos, I usually use a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse to play. It just makes it so much easier. I'll go ahead here. I'm just going to turn down the volume. Keep this nice and, well, no sound. And of course, it looks better in real life than it will through the camera here. Again, just watch my other videos on this where I actually use a screen recorder. You guys will see. So there we go. That is what the settings are at right now. So we'll just play for a minute or so here. So this is going to be horrible. So I'm not used to playing with the touch. Yep, there we go. But you can see how nice and smooth this is. I'll show you guys the actual graphics setting here. So I have this manual all the way up as far as it can go on the S7, because it is more than capable of doing that. And I'll show you guys on the A7. I have it, I think, set to automatic, which is maybe about half of what this guy can do. I mean, it's still very usable on the A7, as you'll see. Oh, this is so hard with the touch. I'm just gonna start shooting everywhere. Spray and pray, baby. Yep. But you guys can see it's super duper smooth on the S7. There's no lag whatsoever on here. Alright, so we'll push that one off to the side for a moment, and we'll go into the A7 here. And of course, there are no other apps open on both these devices. So let me turn off the S7 Plus. Here is the A7. I don't know what I hit there. Again, we're going to Arsenal. We'll turn down the volume. Both of these have really nice speakers on them, though. Both of them have quad speakers. Both of them sound very good. And get very loud. So again, we'll show you guys the graphics here. So actually, I have it set down to just 2. See, I'll show you if I do it up all the way. So it'll be like how it was on S7 there, S7 Plus, up all the way. Let's go back in the main menu. You guys will see it's gonna get crazy laggy if I try doing this up all the way. See, it's nowhere near as smooth. Again, that is with the graphics up all the way, so we're gonna go here. We're down to halfway. See, oh, I'm okay. Okay, you can stop shooting at any point now. So at half graphics, this is very playable. Nice if I would stop shooting. And it still looks good too. So there you guys go. There's some Arsenal. Go ahead and leave that. Alright, now we're going into Royal High. So again, I'll show you guys. This is still the A7. So last time I played this on the A7, it was crazy laggy. I mean, you can see how it's doing it right now. So we'll set this to automatic this time. And resume. And you see it struggles a little bit with this game. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's just there's too many things going on in here or what. But definitely struggles with this. Again, it's not unplayable. It's just a little bit struggling. So the last time we played this game on the A7, I did the same thing. See, we can get stuff to see stuff will just kind of pop up as you're going. And that building disappeared. Let's run this way. So things just kind of spawn in. Like, all of a sudden, there's a giant building in the way. I mean, it's definitely still playable. It's just you have to have the right expectations. Well, alright, let's get out of that. Alright, now I'll show off the big guy, the S7 here. And I'm going to Royal High. Like, there's over 42,000 people playing this game right now. That's crazy. Alright, so then graphics again here is still up all the way, the best you can have. The A7 does not have as good of a processor as the S7, S7 Plus do, and then also not as much RAM. As the A7 will give you 3 gigs of RAM, and then the S7 and S7 Plus will either give you 6 or what I have here, which is 8 gigs of RAM. You can see how much smoother this is. Even in the highest settings, this is very smooth. See, stuff is loaded in already in the background. Oh, that was a bit weird. I must have won from nighttime to daytime there. But you can see how much more things are loaded in. I mean, look at the water, it just looks better, of course. Because again, this is in the highest graphics settings you can have this in. I don't know why it's saying waiting for 4 players for. So this has no issues whatsoever. This is a beast of a machine for really anything. I mean, it's basically the Android version of the iPad Pro. You see how these buildings are already in the one way back there. You can actually see it on here. Alright, we'll do one last very popular Roblox game here. That is Brookhaven. Yeah, I played this once, I think on the A7, before I got the S7 here. So one more time. Settings are still maxed out, of course. I have not changed it. Let's see. Again, I've only played this game once. I'm not sure what that is. What is that? Oh, it's a camera. was hoping for a vehicle. There we go. Let's get on a vehicle. I thought that was a unicorn, not a, let's put away the shopping cart. Let's get something faster here. Let's see. It's where we can use the same. Oh, my horse turned into a motorcycle. Oh, geez, again, I am not good with on-screen controls. You can see everything is loading in very well. Weep. I like that move. It's really no lag whatsoever. It's not bugging out or anything like that. And then again, last but not least, we're in Brookhaven on the A7 here. Again, we will show you guys the settings. So it is still on automatic. I'm going to turn off these performance things. They're kind of in the way. So this is just an automatic. This is a bit more playable than the Royal High was for some reason. Again, I cannot stand these touchscreen controls, but again, you can see stuff just kind of appears here, whereas on the S7 Plus, it doesn't have that issue as much. Again, it's not really lagging or anything. It's just spawning issues. I guess is what you'd call that. But again, here, so we'll change the settings up all the way like how it was on the S7 Plus. And now you're going to get some lagginess. It's playable, but it's definitely not as playable as on the S7. See, stuff is just super, well, not super laggy, but it's definitely laggy. Turn this down to about halfway, a little bit less than halfway. Resume game, and it gets way better. So again, I mean, you can definitely play this on an A7. I would say there's really no issue. Just turn down your graphics somewhat, and you should be just fine with any of these games. But I would highly recommend getting Bluetooth keyboard and mouse. I just use an Anchor Bluetooth keyboard from Walmart. It's like 15 or 20 bucks. And I'm using a Microsoft Surface mouse, which is like 30 bucks from Best Buy, usually. So yeah, you guys go. Let me know what you guys think. Is the A7 good enough, or you guys think you should get the higher end S7 Plus there? I mean, of course, the S7 Plus, S7 are going to be better than A7. They also cost double the price, more than double the price of the A7 here, especially the one with the 8 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, you guys let me know what you think. Again, I think you can play this game fine on either device, but the S7 Plus are going to give you a definite better experience than the A7 will, but it is definitely playable. And I'm gonna get shot here. What are you doing? Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a good one. Again, remember, it looks better in real life than it does through the camera. So yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. I appreciate you. Goodbye.